foundation of holography is in interference.
How would you describe interference in a very simple way?
Yeah, I thought about that. Well, all energy is like moves in waves. That's a way to think about the way energy moves. Like sound waves, and is very similar to light waves. Heat, sound, light, it all moves in waves. So an easy way of describing interference is by using thinking of water.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just imagine throwing a pebble into a pond, on a flat pond, and it just hits the water and then it ripples,
Mm-hmm.
radiates out. That's one wave. Now, if you took two rocks and you threw them and they hit at the same time, you'll get two ripples coming out. And you've seen this before, everybody's seen this, but what happens is the waves they come together and they interfere. That's the interference. That's when one wave hits another wave. And that is used tons in all kinds of things in physics to measure things. And also that's how holograms are made. Mm-hmm. Is if you imagine you dive into a pool. Say you had a pool that's completely flat and you dove into the pool, and then your body starts to distort the water. Okay. Now you look at that, zoom in on that really, really close, and then slow time down. And then you could imagine all the pores in your face and everything and all the hairs in your beard bending the water just very slightly. And then that goes and moves away across the water. Now imagine the side of the pool. The side of the pool, say, is made out of something really, really soft, like clay. And then zoom in on that. And then imagine those waves now coming from all that complicated stuff is coming to the clay. And then it hits it. And then the clay gets all distorted. And then you just wait for the water just completely calm down again until it's flat. Then you take that, say that piece of clay on the side of the pool, you take it out and you take it to a different pool and you put it in the pool. Okay. And then the water's completely flat again. And there's this distorted piece of clay. Now imagine taking a steel, like a pinball that's perfect, and you drop it into the middle of the pool. And then you get this one perfect, clean ripple coming up. And then it hits the clay. And then the clay, all the distortions in the clay now bounces off that clean ripple and distorts the ripple. The ripple will go reverse. This is called time reversal. Reverse back to exactly where your face was. All that distortion will just go backwards. That's basically when you light up a hologram, it's reversing all the light. And the surface of the hologram is like the side of the pool. It's like this recorded, distorted surface.
Huh. So when you're making a hologram of somebody's face, you are essentially bouncing light off of their face and capturing this bounce in a controlled way on a sheet of glass.
Yeah. And the part that is geometrically interesting and sort of complicated is it's actually two beams of light. There's the light hitting the face, and then there's this other light, which in holography is called a reference beam. And those two come together, like what I was talking about, and makes an interference pattern on the surface of the glass. And when you light it up again, you're using a reversal of the reference beam. And that's that reversal with the pinball that I was talking about. and it reconstructs all the waves.
Hmm.
And the only way that works is with an interference pattern.